Hello traders. We already discussed our 21 indicators, that how it is generating the buy and sell signals, and it is the indicator which is combined of the 20 indicators code into MQL file, which is above 500 page code file, and it is giving almost 90 to 97% accuracy in a consistent base. This is the H1 chart. So the trader requested that many trader that how we set stop loss and target. So we adjusted as per the supply and demand, as per the 10 highest broker volume we set, and we adjusted according to that volume, buyer and seller stop loss and target. If it breaks, then you can set this target into your file and you can get the very safe profit with the proper stop loss and target. So I'm going to explain you in a GBP USD and Euro USD chart how you can set the target, what will be your risk and reward, and what are the your stop loss point. So here in the chart we can see that these are the pound chart. The sell signal has generated from this point, and once the breakout level has reached here, as we can see that entry sell is precisely mentioned on the chart, and once the chart progresses it remains always into the chart. So how it performs in the past we will check that also, and what are the stop loss we should keep. Here our stop loss level, as we always says that you have to follow the high risk and reward pattern. So in this chart our SL will be this 33 pips from the signal generated. So from that point, another thing, that what will be your target. So first target will be 33 pips, second target will be the double reward 60 pips, third target will be 86 pip, and third target and fourth target will be 113 pips. So how you can trade and what trailing stop loss would be. So once the sell limit is activated and the signal is also confirmed, then what you should do, suppose if you trade with 1.0 lot at the level is given 1.2746, 1.2744, you have entered the sell. Once you can see that GBP after once is break to that level, it reached to the target point at 1.27114. So we will book the 0.5 at 1.27114. So we will capture the 30 pips gain here easily, and which is equivalent to 150 pips, almost 150 $150 profit with the 0.5 lot. So we will book that, and we will keep the trailing SL to our cost price. So remaining 0.5 lot we will keep at the trailing SL 1.2744, and we will hold the position, and once it reaches to the 60 pip we can again close the 0.25 lot. Once it reaches to the 86 pip, as per the client risk and reward and is holding better, he can either hold the remaining 0.25 or he can exit it, or he can keep holding for the last TP of 113 pips. So I will again describe you in an easy way, as we can see here another signals that what will be our SL and TP, that the sell signal is generated and the entry of the sell point has given. So we will trade 1.0 lot at 1.29370, enter. Okay, what will be the SL of this position? The SL we will keep 30 pips, as you can see here it is clearly mentioned here. These are the dotted line is clearly explaining your SL point. So this is BO, you can take it as a SL. So here your 30 pips will be SL. So this is the whatever the entry is showing the buy, that will your SL. So we will keep the SL 1.29666. This is your SL of the 30 pips. So what will be your first target? So first TP will be 30 pips, so 1.29074. So once it reach, you exit 0.5 lot and you will capture the 30 pips gain, and remaining 0.5 lot your SL will be your cost price. This will remain your 0.5 lot, remaining lot your SL will be the cost price. So once the price of pound fall to 30 pips, once it's crossed here, you can see that your first TP is achieved, and these are the 1 hour charts, so you have the plenty of time to do all these things. So you trade here 1.0 lot, you book here 0.5 lot, and remaining you keep here the 0.5 lot SL cost. So this is your 1.0 lot SL, and once it reaches to this level you will book your 0.5. Once it cross to this target, either you can book or you can hold, because you can see here that it has captured the more than 130 pips gain. Easily it has captured it, you can see it, and everything it will be printed in your chart. You don't need to go anywhere, you just follow the chart and this pattern, it will keep doing it, and you can keep booking profit into the buy side and sell side. You can keep follow the risk and reward pattern. So here you can see that risk and reward, how it is followed with precisely. You don't need to go anywhere. All the levels, the SL and TP will be mentioned in the chart, and our 21 indicator is there to help you, to give you the more assurance. So once the first target, your risk reward will be 1 gem 1, but you are not booking your full profit, you are holding your half position. So in that, once you reach to target 2, your risk reward will be 1 gem 2. If you reach to the target 3, your risk reward will be 1 gem 3. If you risk and fifth target, as per that your risk reward is keep on increasing. So you keep the most of the time it reaches to the first level very easily, 99% accuracy near to the first level. But if you want to hold more profit, and it is advisable that you should hold for the target 2 and target 3, as there is no any risk, as after you are trailing your SL to the cost price, and if it the cost price, your loss is 0. You are not booking any loss in that part. So here we can see that it reached to the completely all the target. On a second position, we can see here it reached to the sell position, and it reached to our first target of 34 pips. And you can again keep monitoring and see the second again sell call activated, and entry was this point, and it crossed to the first target and second target of the 79 pip also. And here it has reached to the buy signal, and we can see that entry buy is given 1.27288. We can zoom it and we can see that buy signal is generated here, and target 1 is precisely hit. See, we can see the target 1 is also hit of the 50 pips. So, and again the sell signal is generated, and we traded from again this sell point, and this is not activated, so we avoid it. So in this condition, what happened, that once our sell level is not activated, you will avoid a wrong entry, as it has to be crossed below this line. So in a range bound market, you are avoiding to get the wrong entries, as you follow the stop loss and buy level, and then only you enter. And what are the mentioning this below will be your stop loss, always keep it noted. With the small risk, you can get the 100 to 150 pips gain. So these are the live chart. As you can see that currently the GBP is already 1.27 is trading. So if you sell already 1.2746, as indicator is also supporting, then your profit is more than 40 pips. It already hit the second target as well, as 60 pip gain you can book, and you can enjoy your weekend. So here precisely with the 30 pips loss, you book your profit of 60 pips. So almost your risk reward is 1/2. As you can see that your risk was 33 pips, but your gain was 60 pips. Hope it will help you for easily maintain the stop loss and target and your risk reward, and it will be printed in your MT4 chart directly. And if you trade in any part of your trades, you can put that risk and reward and stop loss and target easily by giving only 5 to 15 minutes per day only. You don't need to give the more time. Automatically your profit will be booked automatically. Whenever the trailing stop loss reach, you can keep the half position, and that all the tools are available, that everything you can set into the terminals. So just follow the proper levels, and there are very less probability that you can make a loss into this market, as there are the proper ways and method it can be followed, then its profit can be consistently can earn. Now we can see the Euro USD chart, and it will also indicate you once the market in the caution mode, as if the range bound market, it will give you the caution mark also, that you should please avoid the trades into that type of condition. So in the again we will see the Euro USD chart, that how it works, and it can work into any chart where the 21 indicator added and volume pattern has to add as a supply and demand ratio we are calculating in our indicators. So if you want to apply it in MT4 chart, you have to connect with our servers, and once it is connected with our server, you can get all the data and all the stop loss automatically into your chart. Here you can see that plenty of opportunities was there into the Euro USD at the sell call generated, and you have the entry at 1.17338. Tip target one was hit, 37 pips you can capture, and again the 68 pip second sell call generated 1.16942, and it hit to the 22 pips. Another buy call is generated, and again the 21 pip booked here. Again the sell call generated, and again the 45 pips booked here. So this is the TP, this is the CP. Here again you booked the profit, and here the big profit you can churn out here. The send point is here, and you book the 71 to 100 pips gain safely by taking only the 17 pip risk. As you can see, that risk was only 17 pips. Once you enter here one lot and you keep the SL, this is your SL, you keep this point as your SL, and this is will be your TP1, TP2, and once the TP2 or TP1 reach, you can book your half lot. This is your lot, and you book the half lot and keep the half lot. The SL should revise from this point to this point. So once it rebounds, you will not book any loss, as your SL is already your entry price. So these are the very simple procedure. There are no any complexity, as you need to follow the numbers as already printed in your chart. You trade either, if you have $10,000 capital, we suggest you trade with a one lot, and it is a very safe strategy. You will always see that your account is growing. End of the month, you can easily earn $5,000 to $8,000 profit by trading only the two pairs, either Euro USD or GBP USD. If you trade more pairs, then the possibility of the profit earning are increasing. And if you trade around 6 pairs, you can capture the profit of $15,000 to $20,000 safely. And if you trade 10 pairs, then your profit can reach to the 25 to almost $30,000 profit. You can get 300% ROI safely with the $10,000 capital by trading the one lot, fix one lot. But you have to follow the stop loss and target. Then end of the month, if you trade with one pair, still you can get $3,000 minimum profit. These are, I am saying minimum. It can, if you capture the big movement, you can get 5,000 also with by trading only one pair with a very peace of mind. So it's actually the very simple process. I will explain you again one more time in a live what the current price is trading 1.161. So our 21 indicator has already given the sell signal here. Okay, and entry sale is already mentioned over the chart. So you will trade 1.0 lot, and your stop loss is 1.16792. I will zoom it again so you can see that our stop loss will be this line, as the signal has given the sell entry, and our entry sell is one lot at 1.1619. We will take our sell entry. Now you can see that already it is already mentioned here what is your risk, 17 pips if it hits the stop loss. But you can see that it is keep falling it from this point to completely at 45 pips gain. So what you can do, once it reach to this 30 pips gain, you book your 0.5 lot here. So what happened? Now the remaining 0.5 lot, the SL will be this yourself. This will remain your next SL. This SL you cancel it and you keep this SL. So what happened? Suppose if it rebounds from here to either upside, you will not bear any losses. You have already entered at your cost price, and your remaining 0.5 lot profit will be 0. But you have already booked the $150 profit. But if it goes below, as you can see right now, it's a 45 pips. So remaining 0.5 lot, your profit can be 200 to it can go to the $700 to the $1,000 as well. So in that way, you can keep increasing your reward, and your risk remain 0. as you already trail SL to the cost price. So your risk will be 0 and your reward will be, it can go until it goes here. It is already updated, either 3 or 4 or 5 target you can hold it, or you can book the profit. Here maximum we will update till the target 5. So the risk will be always from this 21 pips. If it is there, then your fifth target will be around 100 pips. You can see there it is 88 pips gain. So almost it will be, reward will be the 5 time. So whatever the risk, either here the risk is 40 pips, so we can see, we can minimize the chart. Just a moment, it's loading it. Yes. So here we can see what our risk and reward pattern. As here we took the almost 40 pip risk. Okay, in that 40 pip risk, our target 5 almost 150 pips gain. So what happened here? 40 into 5, almost 200. So we have reduced some of the pips here as per the set and as per the levels. So you get approximately 150 pips, almost 1 gem for your reward will be there. So these are the pattern. If you follow it, the very less chances and probability, as you can see again from our sell level, it reached to the first TP and second TP as well. So if you keep following this pattern, in a month with the one script you can earn around 3,000 to 5,000. If with the $10,000 capital, if you are trading with the $100, we recommended that you trade with 0.01 lot size fix if your capital is $100, and if your capital is $1,000, you should trade with you should trade with a 0.1 lot. So this way you can keep trading, you can keep making profit, and once the end of the month, once you gain around 3,000 or 4,000 or $2,000 profit by trading the 8 or 9 scripts, then your capital will be $3,000. At the end of the month you can increase your lot size to 0.3 lot, but till that you have to keep the fixed lot 0.1 lot. Or either you can wait for the 1 week. If you gain the profit of $500 or 600, as per once the lot size you can increase as your capital are keep on increasing. That are the compounding profit you can achieve. So with the $1,000 you can make the even 1 million also by trading 2 to 3 years, but you need to give the dedication and focus with the chart. You have to properly set the stop loss and risk and reward pattern. Don't trade randomly, please trader, please don't trade randomly. Use our tools or use our free signals and levels, and use our hedge strategy as well, and keep consistent profit running into your account. Hope these tools will tremendously help you in your trading, and it will increase your confidence and boost up your profit, and you will enjoy the trading. As you can see, the profit is growing into your account, and you can withdraw the profit and you can enjoy your life. That's the mission, to make all the traders who are joining with us or who are either following our free channel, so they keep earning the good profit. And we have stopped our YouTube channel for the monetization, so please subscribe so other traders, and please share our link to other traders who are making loss, so they can make the profit by following these tools and analysis. And we are already running the 24/7 live streaming, and so you can study all this stop loss and target into the channels, and you can study the levels, and you can place the order freely by only watching the 24-hour live streaming in the YouTube, and you can study the buy and sell signals of the particular chart, and you can place even the orders by looking that. And if you have query how to purchase it, you can contact our Telegram executive, and they are happy to help you. Wish you happy trading to all traders.